Greetings, Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network. And we've got a game here, the third of a three-game series between the first place Los Angeles Dodgers at the Chicago Cubs. Dodgers have a one-game lead over San Francisco and Pittsburgh, who were tied for second. Today, it will be Pete Richert, left-hander, no record, starting for LA, and Dick Ellsworth, a left-hander with a record of 2-1. And I'll have your lineups in just a moment. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, leading off at short is Wills. Larry Burright batting second at second base. Gilliam is out. Moon at first. Tommy Davis in left. Frank Howard in right. Spencer at third. Roseboro catching. Willie Davis in center. And the pitcher, Pete Richert, left-hander. For the Cubs, it's Brock in center, Hubbs at second, Santo at third, Banks at first, Billy Williams in left, Altman in right, Andre Rogers at short, Kuno Barragan catching, and the pitcher batting ninth, Dick Ellsworth. He is also a left-hander. So we have two left-handers here. We're at Wrigley Field. Dodgers took the first two of this series, 4-3 and 14-7. And Cubs are hoping they can get a good start out of Ellsworth to give their bullpen a rest, as they used 5 pitchers plus the starter in the prior game. The Dodgers will fly home after this game and then host the Pirates for a series. Dodgers will be starting a homestand. And the Chicago Cubs take the field. It's Ellsworth on the mound. And leading it off for the Dodgers, Maury Wills. Ellsworth is ready. 4-4, switch hitter batting right, grounder short X, our first X already. Rogers 336. 2-3 goes through for a base hit. So Wills is on. 1-19, 1-18, 1-16 with a lead. Here's Larry Burright. 2-7, left-handed, grounded to second, and that is taken by Hubbs. He throws it to Rogers for 1, and then over to Banks at first for a double play. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Wally Moon now. Ellsworth winds and deals. 1-7, left-handed, walked him, so Moon is on. 1-16, 1-15 being held. And Tommy Davis, the batter. 6-5, right-handed, grounded to short. Andre Rogers has it, throws to Banks, and the side is out. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, and 1 left after a half. Los Angeles nothing, Chicago coming up. Don't miss Game 3 of the 1911 World Series starting at 1 p.m. Eastern this afternoon. That's 10 a.m. on the West Coast. Here's Pete Richert of the Dodgers on the mound. Leading it off for the Cubs, Lou Brock. 6-11. Left-handed, struck him out. That's one down. Ken Hubbs steps up to the plate. 2-12 left-handed. Liner to third. Caught by Spencer. 2 outs. And Ron Santo, the batter. For 8, right-handed, walked him. Santo is on. 1-16, 1-14, not being held. Banks comes up to the plate. Pitch to Banks, 2-9. Grounded back to Richert. He fields it and throws it to Moon at first, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The walk to Santo left on. And after 1, it's scoreless. Here's Ellsworth now on the mound for the Cubs. Leading it off, Frank Howard. Six, right-handed, single, 1-. Oh, that's a re-roll. 2-7. Left-handed, single, 1-6, grounder to third, stopped by Santo. Over to Banks, 1 down. Here in the top of the second. The batter is Darryl Spencer. And the pitch from Ellsworth, 1-7, single, 1-4, grounded to short for Rogers, 2 outs. And Roseboro comes up. 3-8, left-handed, fly ball right for Altman. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Ellsworth. Bottom of the second now. Richert on the mound. Williams leading it off. 2-2, left-handed, walked him. Williams is on. 1-15, 1-13, not being held. He's got the lead. George Altman, the batter. 5-10, left-handed, grounded to short X. Wills, 238. 1-2 goes through for a base hit. Altman singles. It's first and second now. Nobody out. And Andre Rogers is the batter. Pitch to Andre. 5-10, right-handed, grounded to short X. Wills again. 9-2. That's an E38 roll. 7. He boots it for an error. Booted by Wills, and that loads the bases. Kuno Barragan, the batter, infield playing it in. 3-11, left-handed, grounds it to first C. Bases loaded. 7, batter safe. 3-11. Moon throws it to the plate, and Roseboro has it for the first out. Barragon's safe and everybody else moves up, so it's bases loaded, 1 out. Infield back now for Ellsworth. 4-9, left-handed, struck him out. So they had bases loaded, now they have no outs. Now there's 2 outs. And Brock in a clutch situation. 5-8, left-handed, struck him out. So Richert gets out of it. No runs. A walk, a single, an error. 3 were left on. We've gone 2. It's a scoreless ball game. Willie Davis leading it off for the Dodgers. Top of the 3rd, no score. 4-8, left-handed, struck him out. First strikeout for Ellsworth. And here's Richert. 1 WL. 3-7, grounded to second base for Hubs, over to Banks. 2 outs. Maury Wills at the plate, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the top of the 3rd, scoreless. And that's a 6-5 right-handed grounder to short. Andre Rogers fields it and throws it to Banks. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Ellsworth. Pete Richert on the mound. Cubs batting, bottom of the 3rd. Ken Hubs leads it off. He's 0 for 1. 4-3, right-handed, fly ball right X. Howard, 4-8. 14-4. And it drops in for a base hit. Howard could not get that. Hubs is safe at first. 1-13, 1-11, not being held. Here's Santo. Walked in the first, Santo. 4-8, walked him again, Richert. First and second, nobody out. Banks comes up to the plate. And the pitch, 2-8, grounder to short. First and second, that is a double play. Wills to Burright, and then over to Moon. 2 outs, and Hubs on 3rd. Billy Williams coming up in a clutch Asian. Here's Richert now. Pitch to Williams, 6-6 left-handed, double 1-5. It's a base hit. A clutch single. Hubs scores. And the Cubs out ahead, 1-0, here in the bottom of the 3rd. Williams 1-15. 1-13 not being held. And Altman is the batter. 6-9 left-handed, struck him out. That's the 4th for Richert. But a run scored, side retired, on 2 hits and a walk. 2 singles and a walk, 1 left on. We've gone 3 here, and it's a 1-0 ball game. Take a break for a couple minutes here, and when we come back, it'll be the top of the 4th with the Dodgers coming up to the plate. Well, we're back here at Wrigley, the friendly confines, and it's a 1-0 ball game. Cubs with the lead. Ellsworth on the mound. Larry Barright playing second base today for Gilliam, who's out with a Charlie horse. Here's the pitch from Ellsworth. 111, left-handed, grounds to second. Hubbs fields it and throws it to Banks, 1 out. The batter is Wally Moon. 2-5, left-handed, fly ball center. Brock makes the catch, 2 away. The batter is Tommy Davis. 3-8, left-handed, base hit Davis. Tommy Davis on first, 1-16, being held, 1-14. And Frank Howard comes up. Good morning, Mike. The pitch to Howard, 4-6, right-handed, grounds it to third. And Santo throws to Banks, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom of the 4th now, Richert on the mound. Andre Rogers leads it off. 6-8, right-handed, Andre walks. Andre on first to lead it off. Kuno Barragan, the batter. 6-8, right-handed, walked him. So it's first and second, and Ellsworth, the batter, he's a C bunter. He's hitting away. Richert throws, 2-8, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Richert. He has a good ratio. Now here's Lou Brock. Brock has struck out twice today. 2-10, left-handed. That's a shot hit out into the gap. That's going to score at least a run. Rogers comes home. Barragan rounding third. It's a double for Brock. Barragan, 1-11, 1-12. One to 14. And he's coming home. Here's the throw from Davis. And he is out. Brock goes to third on the play. 1 run did come in, though. Beautiful throw by Tommy Davis to nail Barragan. Now Hubbs comes up, clutch situation, 2 outs. Brock on third. Pitch to Hubbs, 3-9, left-handed, struck him out. And he does not strike out too often. Yes, he does. I thought he was one of those second basemen like Glenn Beckert, who doesn't strike out much. He had 129. That'll retire the side. 1 run, though, and now the Cubs lead it 2-0. Top of the 5th, Ellsworth, his first endurance the 7th, Richert the 5th. Darrell Spencer leads it off for the Dodgers. 1-3, left-handed, ballpark slash. 13 goes through, base hit. Now here's Roseboro. Spencer on first, nobody out. 4-8, left-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Ellsworth, 1 away for Willie Davis. .28, left-handed, base hit. Two asteroids. Spencer around second goes to third. It's first and third with one out, and Reichert, the batter, infield back for the double. 6-5, left-handed, struck him out. That's the third for Ellsworth. Wills comes up, clutch situation. First and third, two down. And the pitch from Ellsworth. 5-5, switch hitter batting right, struck him out. And he struck out the side, although he did let up a couple base hits. No runs, 2 hits, and both left, middle of the fifth. It's 2-0 Cubs. Here's Reichert now. Santo has walked twice. He's leading it off. Reichert throws 1-5, struck him out. Number 7 for Reichert. Here's Ernie Banks now. Banks 0 for 2. He steps in the box. Reichert winds and deals. 4-3, right-handed, fly ball right, X. Whoop. Howard, 4-8. 17-4. Makes the catch, a pretty running catch by Frank Howard. 2 down for Billy Williams. And the pitch to Williams, 5-7 left-handed, grounds it to second, X. That is for Barright, 234. 9-2, it's an E34 roll. E34-7. And it's a one-base error by Barright. Second error for the Dodgers. Two outs now, Williams on first. Not being held, 1-13. Here's Altman now. Altman 1 for 2. 4-6 left-handed, base hit up the middle. Williams rounding third, 1-15, 1-17, 1-18, 1-19 max. They'll let him go. Cutting it off. First and third, 2 outs for Andre Rogers, clutch situation. 5-10 right-handed, grounder to short, X. Wills, 238. 4-2, throws him out. A nice play by Wills. And the side is out. No runs. The Cubs strand 2, an error and a base hit. After 5, it's 2-0 Cubs still. That was Reichert's first endurance inning. Here's Ellsworth. His first is the 7th. Larry Barright leads it off. All right, JC. 5-3, right-handed. Grounds it back to Ellsworth. 3-21. 11-3, E21 roll. E21-6. And that's an error by Ellsworth. First error for the Cubs today. Went to 14, not being held. Here's Wally Moon. Barright on first. Moon, the tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch from Ellsworth, 6-7, left-handed, base hit to right. Burright 1-14, 1-15. Will hold. First and second, nobody out. Here's Tommy Davis now. Davis 1 for 2. It was a long week. 3-6 left-handed. There's a base hit by Tommy Davis. Boy, does he hitting. Burright scores. It's unearned. Moon goes to third and holds. First and third, nobody out. And it's a 2-1 game. Here's Frank Howard now. Infield back to ward off a big inning here. Pitch to Howard, 6-4 right-handed. Fly ball center X. Brock, 3-14. 8-3. Makes the catch. Runners hold. It was hit shallow. He had to run in a little. 1 out. Now Spencer infield back to end the double play. Ellsworth. The pitch to Spencer. 4-12 right-handed. Single 1-9. Lines it to short. Caught by Rogers. 2 outs. And Roseboro in a clutch situation. 3-6 left-handed, grounder to first. Banks takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. There was 1 run. It was unearned on 2 singles and the error by Ellsworth. We're in the middle of the 6th. It's a 2-1 ball game now. Cubs trying to avoid a sweep. Dodgers took the first 2. They have a 1-game lead in the National League over Pittsburgh and San Francisco, who are tied for second. Here's Barragan leading it off. That's 6-6, right-handed, triple 1-4. It's a base hit, Barragan. And Ellsworth steps up to the plate. C. Bunter, good morning, Kathy. 4-9, left-handed, struck him out. Number 8. We may need a new pen here. Here's Brock now. One out, Barragan on first. That's 4-2, left-handed, walked him. First and second with 1 out. We'll go with a new pen after this inning. Actually, 7th inning stretch. And the pitch, 6-12, right-handed, grounded back to Richert. Richert is a 3-18. That's 11-3. An E18 roll. E18-12. And that is a hit to Richert, turns around, throws to Burright at second for 1, and then over to Moon at first for a double play. And the side is retired. Top of the 7th. This is Ellsworth's first endurance inning. Willie Davis leads it off. It's a 2-1 ball game. 4-6 left-handed, struck him out. And that is the 5th strikeout for Ellsworth. Richert will hit. Perinoski is available. 3-8, but he's hitting, struck him out. 6th strikeout now for Ellsworth. 2 down here in the Dodgers' half of the 7th. Will's at the plate. That's 2-7, left-handed single to left field. Will's on. 1-19, 1-18, being held 1-16. One to 19, 1-18, 1-16 with the hold. He does not get the lead. Right at the plate, holding him closely. 6-7, right-handed, base hit. Wills rounds second, goes to third, and Wally Moon comes up in a clutch situation. Ellsworth 1 hit or walk away from fatigue now, and the pitch 1-5, and he grounds it back to Ellsworth. He fields it, and he throws it to Banks, and the side is retired. It was a 1-5, left-handed. Tough break for the Dodgers. They strand 2, no runs. We'll take a 7th inning stretch here. I'll get a new pen. It's no problem. This one lasted pretty well. We don't throw it out. We just save it with all the others for a rainy day. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. We are back. It's a 2-1 ball game. And Pete Reichert takes the mound in his third endurance inning. He has full endurance. Ron Santo leads it off for the Cubs. Here's the pitch from Reichert. 5-6, right-handed, struck him out. That's the 9th strikeout for Pete Reichert, who's pitched good ball today, but it's a 2-1 game, Cubs. Now Banks comes up. 6-4, right-handed, walked him. Banks is on, 1-17, 1-15, not being held. Doesn't get the lead. Pretty close though. Here's Williams. The pitch, 5-6, left-handed, struck him out. Number 10 for Reichert. The record for strikeouts in 9 innings is Koufax, 14 in this replay on April 24, 1962. He also had 12 strikeouts in 8 1/3 innings. Okay, it's 2 outs. Banks on first, and George Altman is the batter. 2-9, left-handed, struck him out. That's number 11. He struck out the side. And it's no runs. A walk and left on base. We head to the 8th. Here's Ellsworth. Now he's any combination of 2 hits and or walks. He reaches fatigue. Tommy Davis leads it off. He's 2 for 3. 1-9, left-handed. Oh, he grounds it to second for Hubbs. And Hubbs throws it to Banks. 1 out. Here's the big man now. He can tie the game with 1 swing. 1-9, left-handed, struck him out. Number 7, both pitchers with strikeouts today. Two down, and Darryl Spencer is the batter. .68, right-handed, grounded to second X. Hubbs, 115. 7-1, throws him out, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom third of the order for Chicago. Reichert on the mound. 11 strikeouts. Andre Rogers leads it off for Chicago. 6-5, right-handed, and home run 1-6. And he does not have the power. It's a base hit on a 6-20 die. Rogers is on. Here's Kuno Barragan. 1 for 2 and a walk. 2-7, left-handed, grounds it to short. It's Wills to Burright. To Moon for the double play. 2 outs. And now Dick Ellsworth, the batter. Ellsworth has struck out 3 times. 4-7, left-handed, struck him out a 4th time. And that's 12 strikeouts for Richert, who pitched good ball again. But it's a 2-1 game, Cubs leading. We're heading to the top of the 9th. Ellsworth trying to go for the complete game win. Roseboro leads it off. Then it'll be Willie Davis. And we presume a pinch hitter. Pitch to Roseboro, 6-11, left-handed, grounder to second. Hubbs to Banks, 1 out. Now Willie Davis. And the pitch, 3-9, left-handed, liner to first, caught by Banks. And there's going to be a hitter for Richert. Eight runs, 7 hits, 8 innings, 7 hits. He did walk 6, struck out 12, 2 runs allowed. Let's see who's going to hit. Against the left-hander. I'll tell you, this is a tough call. They have decent pinch hitters, but they're left-handed. It's going to be Ron Fairley. Ron Fairley will come in to hit, even though he's a left-hander. Dodgers won this one real world 12-5. Okay, Fairley steps in. Two outs, top of the 9th. Dodgers down by a run. Ellsworth 1 out away from the complete game win. Ellsworth into his windup, and the pitch to Fairley. 6-7, left-handed, base hit Fairley. Fairley is on. And now there'll be a hitter. My Lord, they're really slim pickings here. Tim Harkness is coming in to run for Fairley. Oh, wait a minute, he's a 1-12. We'll let, oh Lord, we'll let him run. It's going to be coming in to hit will be Tim Harkness. Wait a minute. No, that's an error. Coming in to hit will be Doug Camilli. Doug Camilli has power, at least a little bit. Whoops. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wills is due up. I am so sorry. Oh. Fairly good job indeed. Wills will hit. Okay. Ellsworth with full endurance. Will switch hitter batting right. Here's Ellsworth. And the pitch to Wills. 6-7, switch hitter batting right. Base hit Wills. Fairley goes to third. And Ellsworth is one hit or walk away from fatigue. Barney Schultz is warming. Larry Burright at the plate. Okay, Ellsworth trying to end this now. The pitch to Burright. 4-9, right-handed. End home run 1-12, 7. Does he have the power? No, he does not. Oh my, it's a base hit. Fairley scores. Ties the ball game. Wills goes to third, and Ellsworth is knocked out of the box. Let's look at it again. 4-9, right-handed. End home run 1-12. It was a 7. And his power is W against left-handers, so it's a single, converted to a single. It's now a 2-2 ball game. First and third, 2 outs. And Wally Moon is the batter. Ellsworth gets knocked out here in the 9th. He went 8 2/3. Eleven hits, 1 walk, struck out 7. Allowed 1 earned and 1 unearned, and responsible for first and third with 2 outs. And Barney Schultz coming in. Barney Schultz. Schultz has no record, a 1.00 ERA in 9 innings, +6, +5 max. Schultz taking his warm-ups. Schultz a right-hander. And while he does that, I'll take a short break for 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll come back. We'll see the Dodgers are not through here. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is our 1962 replay. Yes, Philip. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Okay, Barney Schultz is ready. Wally Moon, the batter, 2 outs. The go-ahead run on third. Schultz from the stretch. The pitch to Moon. 3-6. Grounds it to first for Banks. And he takes it to the bag. And the side is retired. But a run by the Dodgers to tie this ball game up. Oh, shit. What just happened? Hold on. That was Schultz. Yeah. Schultz. And there's going to be a new pitcher for the Dodgers, Ron Perinoski, who pitched in Real Worlds. Ron Perinoski will try to send it 2 extra innings. Perinoski comes in with a record of 1-0 and an 0.00 ERA, 4 innings pitched. Okay, Perinoski is ready, left-hander. Lou Brock leads it off. He's 1 for 3. Lefty-lefty. Here's Perinoski now into his windup. And the pitch to Brock. 110 left-handed. Grounds it to second for Burright. He throws it to Moon, 1 out. Here's Hubbs now. This might be Howard's last time in the field. 5-7, right-handed, fly ball center for Willie Davis, 2 outs. And Ron Santo, the batter. .46, right-handed, struck him out. A 1-2-3. We're going to extra innings. Barney Schultz on the mound. Tommy Davis leading it off for the Dodgers now. Davis 2 for 4. Schultz is ready. The pitch to Davis. 4-3, right-handed, fly ball right X. Altman 3-9. 6-3. And it drops in for a base hit. So Davis is on. 1-17, 1-22. Being held 1-19 max. Davis being held close. Schultz does not have a good move. Davis does not get the jump. Here's Frank Howard now. They're going to hit to Howard. Pitch to Howard. Howard 0 for 4. Schultz from the stretch. 5-8, right-handed, grounder to second X, Hubbs. 6-1. And he turns the double play. 2 outs. Nobody on. And Darryl Spencer is the batter. That's the liability, having Schultz with not a good move. Here's the pitch to Spencer, 3-5, and he walked him. So Spencer, the go-ahead run on first. He's a 1-10, but we're just going to have Roseboro hit. Here's the pitch, 4-5, left-handed, pops it up to first for Banks. Side retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left with the walk. We move to the bottom of the 10th. Perinoski retired, the Cubs in order. In the 9th, his first inning of relief. His endurance inning is the 3rd, so is Schultz. Here's Banks leading it off. Banks 0 for 3 and a walk. Williams on deck. Pitch to Banks, 2-6, left-handed. That's a base hit. Banks, the winning run on first. 1-17, 1-15, not being held with a 3 roll. Here's Williams now. 5-8, left-handed, fly ball right for Howard. Oh, they didn't take him out. 1 away. Oh, well, we'll see. Here's George Altman. He got that one. And the pitch 2-9, left-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Perinoski. And here's Andre Rogers. And the pitch, 6-11, right-handed, grounded to short. Wills scoops it up and throws it to Moon. And the inning side is retired, no runs, 1 hit. 1 left, we're heading to the 11th. It's a 2-2 ball game. Here's Barney Schultz now. Top of the 11th here at Wrigley. Willie Davis to lead it off. I do not see Perinoski coming out. If he homers, he might. If Davis homers. Here's the pitch from Schultz. 2-10. Grounds it to second. Hubbs to Banks, 1 out. And there will be a hitter for Perinoski. He pitched 2, scoreless, 1 hit, struck out 2. Coming out to hit is the veteran Duke Snider. Duke Snider, a left-handed hitter. He'll be traded to the Mets a little later in the season. Here's Snider now. Facing Schultz. And the pitch to Duke. 4-5, left-handed, pops it up to first. Banks with the catch, 2 outs. And now Maury Wills, 3 for 5 today. He was doubled up and left on twice. If he gets on, he may get a good jump on Schultz. Here's the pitch to Wills. 4-8, switch hitter batting left, fly ball center. And under it is Brock. And it's a 1-2-3 for Barney Schultz, has done a great job. And there'll be a hitter for Schultz in the bottom of the 11th. Schultz went 2 1/3 innings. He allowed 1 hit. He walked 1. No runs allowed. The Duke's not in Flatbush Bush anymore. You got that right. Just want to see something here. Warner. Jack Warner. I did not get Jack Warner. He's not worth getting anyway. Tony Balsamo might be available. This is in the event that we need to go. No, he's not worth going for either. Lord. You got Gerard. Curtis. We'll cross this bridge when we come to it. Cubs are definitely, I think they've been, then I got Elston too. I might go with Elston, yeah. Don Elston would be the new pitcher. Yeah. We're moving to the bottom of the 11th. There's a new pitcher for the Dodgers. I just want to check to see who the Dodgers use for starters and whatnot. Drysdale pitches on the 27th. I'll slip Koufax in there. He's got relief. No, he pitches on the 28th. He's out. It's going to be, again, if they don't win it, it's going to be Roebuck. I think we'll bring in Larry Sherry, left-hander. Larry Sherry is coming in to pitch. Sherry is 1-0 with an 0.00 ERA. No runs in 7 innings of relief. Sherry 0. -2 hold. So Sherry is ready. Kuno Barragan leads it off for the Cubs. And there'll be a hitter for Schultz. Okay, Sherry is ready. There's a game at 1 p.m. Eastern, Philip. Game 3 of the 1911 World Series. Here's the pitch to Barragan, 5'11", right-handed. That's a ballpark blast, but he has W power. It's a 12. It's going to be a base hit. So Barragan is on. And there's going to be a hitter for Schultz. And Don Elston would be the new pitcher if they don't win it. Don Elston for the Cubs. Let's see here what we got going. Coming in to hit will be Nelson Matthews. Elder White coming in to run for Barragan. Elder White. Actually, we'll let him stay in. We will let him continue to run even though he's a 1-11. Nelson Matthews coming in to hit. A 306 hitter. Only 49 at bats, but I think it's a good cause for the Cubs. Matthews 1 for 4 on the season. We'll keep an eye not to overuse him. But here's Matthews. With Barragan on first, nobody out. The pitch from Sherry, 2-7, and that is a double 1-7. It's a base hit. Barragan goes to third, and Sherry in trouble. First and third, no outs. Brock the batter, infield in. Dodgers in trouble here. The winning run on third, nobody out. Here's the pitch from Brock. To Brock, 6'4", left-handed. Grounded to short, infield in. Wills, 238. 15-2. It's a ground ball A, infield in though. 8. A beautiful play. Wills throws it to Moon at first. Barragan holds. Matthews advances to second, but that's a meaningless run. So second and third, one out. The infield remains in for Ken Hubbs. The pitch from Sherry, 2-8, right-handed, fly ball center. This might score Barragan, and there's your trouble there, 2-8. Fly ball center, tag opportunity, Davis a +2, oh God. Barragan, 1-11. 1-13 to tag. +2, 1-15. Here comes Barragan tagging. The throw from Willie Davis. And he is safe, and the ball game is over. On a sacrifice fly, a walk-off sacrifice fly by Kenny Hubbs to give the Chicago Cubs a 3-2 win. It was a tough one. The Dodgers were trailing 2-0. They scored in the top of the 6th, a run. They tied it at the top of the 9th, and now they lose it in the bottom of the 11th on a walk-off sacrifice fly by Kenny Hubbs. The loss goes to Sherry. The win goes to Barney Schultz. Schultz 1-0 now. Sherry 1-1. The final line, Cubs 3 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. The Dodgers 2 runs, 12 hits, out hitting the Cubs and losing, and 2 errors. One of them was costly, I believe. No, none of them led to a run. The error by the Cubs resulted in an unearned run for Ellsworth. And that's the ball game. Now the Dodgers lose it. As a result, the Pirates and the Giants move within 1/2 game. The Giants and the Pirates move within 1/2. The Pirates and the Giants are off today, a travel day. The Dodgers will take a late flight out and begin a homestand. The Dodgers will host the Pirates for a 4-game series. Then the Dodgers, this is their homestand. On April 30, they'll host the Cubs. Again, they'll play the Cubs. A 2-game series. And then they'll be out on the road where they'll face the Pirates again. So lots of fun action left in this replay. And letting you all know I am seriously thinking about getting the 2024 set when it comes out in February and doing a concurrent replay. It would just be fun. I don't think I'll live long enough to complete both, but I think it would be a lot of fun to do a contemporary. And I guess this season was as good as any. I reviewed the standings. I mean, some of it, Aaron Judge was a monster. 58 frickin' home runs. And I think, I don't know how many he had, 54 maybe. Ohtani, although he did not pitch this year, recovering from arm surgery. So I think it's as good a year as any. And when I'm able to scrape up a little extra money, I was thinking of getting the 1956 set. You know, I was watching Don Larson's Perfect Game on Kinescope on YouTube. It's there. Just Google it. Search it. And it might be fun. I was thinking of doing the 47 set. I wish I could do all of them. I wish I had unlimited, but it gets kind of costly. This was a good game. I'm going to put this one in the books. Thanks all for being here. Kathy Harden, Philip Reynolds, Dennis Rubin, Mike Terranova, who was here. I think he's left. JC, I don't know if he's still here. To all of the people in the Strat-O-Matic community, stay strong, stay well, and I will catch you all next time.